Hey, good morning, Ken. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Just doing a quick virtual tour on a 2018 Toyota Fortuner, sitting here in front of me, the Crusade, for only $57,990 drive away and about 58,000 Ks on there. Look, can't wait to take you through it. Absolute glamour of a car, locally owned and literally serviced through us in its entire life. But just a bit of an idea who we are. I know you are down south, so obviously, like I said, Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. We're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. So I'm currently at 235 Mulgrave Road. We've got another location up at 77 Mulgrave Road, a little bit closer to town. You can even see over the road there, Toyota Lexus showrooms, service drop-offs, the whole works down the street. So pretty big dealership. It means we get some pretty unreal cars just like this one here. So like I said, I'm going to get stuck straight into it. I'm going to be as picky as I can. If there's anything you can't quite see in the video, please let me know, and we'll get some photos through for you instead. Now, we did have a bit of rain last night, so I did give it a bit of a chamois, so apologies if there's still some water left on there. But obviously got the pearl white in this one as well, so you can see that in the sun how good that looks. Very clean across the bonnet here. Probably just a little tiny sort of stone chip there. I reckon a bit of polish might even clean that up a little bit, but very, very light. It's not actually, you can see yourself, it's not actually in the paint. I reckon it's just a little smudge. Just a tiny little stone chip there. That's an actual one. Anything like that, let me know. If it is a problem for you, it's just a little bit of dirt. We can always get them touched up for you. So if it is a drama, just let me know. It's always something we can look at. So super clean down the front here. I thought I'd kick one of these wheels out so you can see the tread on there too. So you've got the little indicators just inside here. So absolutely stacks of tread left on these all-terrains. With the Fortuner, the Crusade, you've obviously got the special wheels just for these guys. So just the tiniest, actually no, that's a bit of dirt as well, disregard. Looking very clean on that rim then. Otherwise, just a little tiny chip up here, but that's about it. Like I said, stacks of tread left on these guys for the all-terrains. You can see right through the shockies and the wishbone and everything down there too. Looking very clean. And through the mud guards there as well. So very, very clean across the rest here. Obviously down the front, just a little tiny stone chip just there, but not too bad. As we come around, looking very clean. And just a little tiny sort of smudge mark just there. But again, I reckon I can get my details to give this a cut and a polish, and a lot of this sort of marks should come out. Just a little couple of tiny stone chips. But again, it's nothing we can't get touched up for you. The rest looking very tidy. No chips or cracks across that windscreen either. Like I said, that $57,990 is drive away, such as stamp duty, transfers, it's everything as well, all included. You can even see down the side of the car here. Just want to show you the bodywork, so you can see yourself, like no dents, nothing. This thing has been very, very well looked after. Like I said, just local owner here in Cairns. So even right across the side step and down the bottom there. Tiny little stone chip just there. Well, that's very clean. You obviously got your keyless entry in both the front doors here, so you can push that, it's going to lock it. Just like that. Push it again, it's going to unlock it. I've got the keys on me, so as long as they're within that proximity, it's going to open and close for you. Very clean through the actual door card itself. You obviously got electric windows the whole way around. Super tidy through here. You got the genuine Fortuner floor mats in there too. Dash mat as well. And very clean underneath there too. You've also got the solid handles here, drop down handles on both sides as well as the back. Adjustable seat belts in there. And of course the leather seats through here as well. So airbags in these seats, the dash, absolutely everywhere for you. Being a Crusade, you obviously got the electric seats on both the front rows. So all adjustable heights, the whole works all from these two here. Got the build plates there for you. There'll be a tiny little bit of scuffing just here from obviously people just sort of catching their shoes as they do jump in and out. We've got a little bit of storage up in here. Obviously because you've got the tow bar in the back, that's just a little plug for the tow bar if you want to take the tongue out of that. And then inside here, we've got your lockable glove box, all your books, everything's all in here. And your service history is just here. So I'm just not going to show you that first page because this will be uploaded to YouTube. So it's got the previous owner's personal details on there, but I'm happy to send it privately to you. So like I said, full service history through us. So 2019 at 7,000 Ks, 2019 15,000 Ks all through Pacific Toyota, 2020 at 21,000 Ks, 2020 at 29,000 Ks all through us, 2021 at 38, 2022 at 58, and that's Coral Motors. So that's our workshop. That's where our used cars get everything. So that's all part of us as well. So literally full Toyota service history. Can't ask for better than that. So I'll keep moving around for you. Down to the back end here. Again, just a little tiny, little sort of hairline one just here. Not sure if you can even sort of see that in the video, but it is quite faint. Super clean through the rest of this door. So child locks on the back of these as well, so both rear doors. Looking very clean through the actual door card. Same on the entryway into the back here. So again, you got the floor mats, the fitted floor mats to go right across the back. Great for kids. So we got a little inverter down there, so you can charge things, phones, laptops, things like that. You got another accessory plug up here. You got storage here for phones and that kind of thing. You've even got a couple little hooks on both these seats for groceries, clothes, things like that. They're rated for about 4 kilos. So very clean through the rest of it. Got a little the argument separated in the middle here. See if I can get my fingers in there. So very clean. A little button here that you push and your cup holders are going to come out too. So again, great for the kids. Got that little handle there, so that's just that one I've pushed forward for you. And that can lift right up for you, giving you access into the back seats. And you can see yourself just how clean that is back there as well. Been super well looked after. That's just the seat belt for the middle row. Now you got your anchor point. You got one anchor point up in the roof back there. And then the other two for these ones, we've got one here and in that back seat as well. So I'll just fold that back up for you, just like that. Keep coming around. So again, like I said, you've got the Crusade wheels here. Just a tiny, tiny little scratch just about there. And that's about it. A little smudge here. Otherwise, exceptionally clean through there. Through the chassis as well, you can see yourself. So fuel's over on this side here too. I'll show you where the release is for that once we jump inside. Roof there as well. Such a good looking car, aren't they? So just a little bit of dirt there. So obviously, like I said, you've got the genuine Toyota tow ball here. It doesn't look like it's even been used. You can see there's no wear or anything like that. We've got the 7-pin flat plug there too. Show you right up into there. We've got a spare wheel there too, which looks brand new as well. And you've got parking sensors all across the back here. Being a Crusade, obviously you've got the electric tailgate, so we push a little button under there. It's going to open up for us. So even across the paint here too. Tiny little sort of smudge there, but otherwise exceptionally clean through the back. So like I said, you've got the 2 child restraints there. You've got aircon up in this row, aircon in the centre row, and of course in the front as well. These seats are real easy. They just simply unhook from there. That one. Come down into place. We've got a little plastic panel here, so you move that out of the way. They sit there, and the back whole thing comes up. Sorry, but that just needed 2 hands for this one. So like I said, you've got a little panel here that sits in place just like that one there. We've then got under these seats themselves, I'll just show you on this one here. So that little panel opens and closes, so it just looks a little bit neater, keeps those nice away so they don't hurt anybody. So once they're up, there you go. So you can see they click into place, into the floor, seat comes down, into place, backrest comes up, and that's now them. So very, very easy. It takes about 2 seconds for them to engage for you. Like I said, same thing, we can put those away as well. Very clean through here, even on the inside of the tailgate there too. You got a little button here as well. Close that one up. Keep cruising around. Tiny little sort of smudge just here, but not too bad. Again, I reckon a bit of polish might even clean that up a little bit. It's all stuff that we can look at. So down the driver's side rear wheel now this time. Massive amounts of tread left on there, just about new tyres. There's no window tint on these guys as well. That is just privacy glass on the back, but window tint's all stuff we can do here. Obviously being 2018, it would have run out of the Toyota winery as well. But again, we can offer another 3 years from Toyota themselves. So happy to talk to you about that as well in a bit more detail. Very, very clean through here too. Just extremely well looked after. Again, just on the driver's side, just a tiny smudge. No, that's just a bit of dirt, even better. So I'll open that up because I want to jump in there in a second. I'll get it started up for you too. Again, just a little bit of dirt. Down the driver's side wheel there as well. Very clean. Across the front there too. So look, we're going to jump inside. You've got 2 keys here, so the genuine, obviously, Toyota Fortuner keys. You've got central locking, you've got a release for the boot there too, and of course a panic alarm as well. You got that on both keys. So as long as these are inside, foot on the brake. So we'll start this up for you. A little ignition over here, so foot on the brake, start that one. As long as the keys are inside. You get a little welcome message here as it all starts up. There you go, so 59,000 on the dot, just about. No engine lights, nothing like that to be concerned about. It's obviously stuff that we just refuse to take. Up on the steering wheel itself, so being the Crusade, you get heaps of features on the inside of this one. So starting on the left hand side, you've got your Bluetooth control, so you can answer and hang up the phones from over here. You can jump between your different AM, FM, all that kind of thing up on the radio here, and volume controls, change the station, all that kind of thing from the steering wheel. So while you're driving, you don't have to fiddle around with the touchscreen. On the right hand side, it's going to control this little sub menu in here. So again, you can see as I can go through them. So you got a little whatever's playing on the radio, your notifications, settings, average fuels, all that sort of thing, and of course your heading as well, so your compass there too. So once you're in those pages, there's actually little sub pages you can go down through as well, and back and forth using these as well. So that's all through there. A little bit of personalization for you. The actual headlights and everything like that have got an automatic setting, so you leave your headlights on automatic. They're going to turn on and off as they need to. Otherwise, your parkers, headlights, high beams and blinkers are all still there, and fog lights down here for you. On the left hand side, all your wipers, pretty standard there for you as well. Behind the actual steering wheel, you've got these little paddles saying plus and minus. So plus on the right hand side here, and minus over the left. So once we go down to the drive, put that into gear for you. So we're going to go up a gear, and we can actually go into a sports mode. So see how that now says S3, 4, 5, 6. So that's going through your gears. So you can actually, while you're driving along, control them from this steering wheel here. So great for full driving, great for overtaking people, all that sort of thing. Otherwise, you just go back to your normal driving. It's going to do its thing. You got cruise control tucked up behind here, so you turn that on and off, set and reset with that one. Mirror controls are all down here, so left and right side of the car. You just twist that little toggle to which side you want to operate, and then adjust that as you need to. You got a power fold option in these, so you can actually tuck in those mirrors just like that. So great for shopping centres, walls, car parks, anything where you want a bit of extra space getting out of that door. Central lock and window locks and electric windows are all down here for you. Those parking sensors that I mentioned are all operated through here too, so if you want to turn them on and off, you can do that. If you don't like the powered tailgate, you can turn it on and off with here as well. Bonnet release is there, fuel release is there, and you can open the tailgate from here too. So the little DPF burn there as well, so it's had its recall for that one too. All the recons get done here, with the beauty of being a Toyota dealership. So the DPF burns there as well. So if it ever comes up on the screen saying you need to do one, that's the button you want to use. Otherwise, massive big touchscreen display here. Sat nav, of course, you can just press into any of those menus and it's going to bring you into the much larger screen, full screen for them. Home button's going to bring you back to this little display here every time, where you got your 3 favourites that you can change in and out as well. So currently we've got the whatever's playing your music, the sat nav, and of course your phone options there too. Slide it into reverse, we've got the camera back there. You can see the actual tow ball itself, so it makes it hellishly easy for actually backing up to trailers and things like that. And of course you can see the back side of the car there as well. So between the sensors and that, you never really should actually back into anything. As soon as we go back to park, that's all there for you. Aircon controls are all down here, so fan speed on the left, temperature on the right, or where you want it coming out of down here. AUX, USBs, accessory plugs for days, heated seats on the left side, heated seats on the right side, you can adjust those for you. We got a downhill control here too, so it's like cruise control for downhills for super steep driveways or full driving or anything like that. Full drive options, so we chuck it into neutral. Currently we're in high 2, so we flick that over to high 4. You can see up here it's going to flash a few times and then it'll engage like that. That means we're now in high 4, so we can do your four-wheel driving, so like loose gravel roads where you want to do 80 k's, 100 k an hour, your normal gearing, and then of course push it in, go down to low 4. You can hear it engage on the outside, and traction control, full low, everything turns off as well, which now means we can do all the creepy crawly stuff, so creek crossings, beach runs, hill climbs, all that kind of thing as well. So no jumping out, locking in hubs. You simply just flick it across like that, let it do its thing, let it flash over, and then same thing again. Absolute piece of cake. So I'll chunk that back into park for you. So I've got a real handbrake here still. We've got an eco mode, got a power mode. Power mode's great for overtaking cars, things like that. Eco's great for around town. Traction control, rear center diff locks for full driving. Heaps of storage in the inside there. They give you a couple blanks here too, so if you ever want to put light bars or anything like that on the car, you're not going drilling holes in the dash to do it. You've got a couple blank switches there for it. Cup holders in the middle here, they're adjustable ones too, so great for bottles, things like that. That of course covers up to hide it. You got a bit of storage on the inside there too. Storage up there, storage in the glove box of course. Absolute glamour through this whole car. Like I said, you've got adjustable seat belts and all drop down handles, solid handles. We've got lights at the top there, mirrors, the whole works. Sunny holders, and of course all the same thing over here as well. So absolute glamour of a car. Like I said, I did pop that bonnet, so I do want to show you under the engine bay as well. But dead set, Kim, this is absolutely stunning. Very hard to tell the age of this car, of course, because the condition is just that good. So look, we're going to close this one up, pop the bonnet there for you. Now the beeping's just let me know that I've got the keys in my pocket and the car is still running, so it's just a reminder for you. Of course, you've got a 2.8 turbo diesel full drive motor. We've got a little bit of space in the back there if you want to chuck a second battery or anything like that there too. But otherwise exceptionally clean. Like I said, full service history through us, so you're not going to find a better car than that. So look, Kim, that actually concludes the virtual tour. Thanks so much for your inquiry, and can't wait to hear feedback.